There is something always interesting when we talk about the chemistry between two great actors like Dylan Wang and Bai Lu. As someone who has the opportunity to see firsthand how they work behind the scenes, I feel like I get a portrait of life that is so real, not just a spectacle displayed on the screen. That day, I was on the set of one of their big projects. The atmosphere was quite crowded, the crew was passing by with equipment, makeup artists were busy arranging costumes, and the director was giving directions in the corner of the room. However, in the midst of all that, my eyes were fixed on one simple moment that I will never forget. The moment Dylan and Bai Lu walked onto the set together, chuckling like two old friends. Dylan in his casual style, wearing a grey hoodie and jeans, while Bai Lu appeared elegant in a pastel-colored casual dress that made her look so soft in the eyes of anyone who saw. I couldn't deny that there was a different aura emanating when the two were side by side. "Come quickly, we will be scolded if we are late," Dylan said as he held Bai Lu's arm casually. Bai Lu only chuckled and lowered her head, as if trying to hide the red hue on her face. It was then that I realized that there was more than just co-workers between them. Daily activities behind the scenes. When the camera stops recording, that's where the real story begins. Dylan and Bai Lu have a habit that they always do every time they wait for their turn to shoot. They sit side by side in a lounger near the monitor, share snacks, or just play with their phones while teasing each other. "I brought the snack you like," Bai Lu said as she pulled out a small box of cookies from her bag. "Well, this is what I said yesterday, right? You really remember," Dylan replied with sparkling eyes. Then without hesitation directly took a piece and fed it into Bai Lu's mouth. I saw that moment with a warm heart. Not everyone can make the atmosphere behind the scenes feel that comfortable. Usually the actors are either busy with the script or busy themselves, but they both actually take their free time as an opportunity to get closer to each other. The togetherness was even more visible when they started making short content together. Yes, in the midst of busy filming, Dylan suddenly invited Bai Lu to make a short video which was then uploaded to social media platforms. "Come on, make content. Just short let it be exciting," Dylan invited excitedly. Bai Lu initially refused while laughing. "I'm ugly if candid, don't be ah." However, in the end he also melted because Dylan continued to persuade him. "Trust me, you always look good," Dylan said as he looked at her seriously. That simple sentence succeeded in making Bai Lu blush, and I who heard it also felt that there was something deeper than just a joke. The process of creating short content. The process of creating short content was one of the most enjoyable experiences I've ever seen. Dylan plays an ideator always full of silly but creative ideas. He proposed that they do a short dance challenge that is going viral. "If we follow this trend, surely many will like it. You ready?" Dylan asked. Bai Lu covered her face with her hands. "Well, I can't dance funny like that." But Dylan insisted. "Precisely because it's funny. I'll teach you, it's easy." They began a brief exercise in the corner of the room. I noticed how Dylan patiently taught Bai Lu simple moves. Every time Bai Lu made a wrong move, Dylan would hold back laughter, then repeat it while holding his hand to show the correct move. "Here you go, 1, 2, 3, keep sliding to the right," Dylan said as he demonstrated. Bai Lu followed, although her face turned red with embarrassment. "If you're going to do this, I'm going to do it," Dylan said with a laugh. "I told you I can't," Bai Lu protested while pinching Dylan's arm slowly. I saw them so natural, like a couple preparing to make a little memory together. After several takes, finally the short video was finished, and the result was really adorable. When the video was uploaded, it didn't take long for it to go viral. Fans immediately filled the comments with sweet remarks. Many said that their chemistry looks real even off-screen. Warmth that feels real. Outside of the short content they made, I often saw Dylan paying attention to Bai Lu in a different way. For example, during the filming break at night, Bai Lu looked cold. Without being asked, Dylan immediately took off his jacket and draped it over Bai Lu's shoulder. "Wear this first, you'll catch a cold," he said. Bai Lu refused with an embarrassed smile. "You must also be cold." "I'm all right. I'm stronger than you," Dylan replied softly. That little moment may seem ordinary to others, but to me who witnessed it firsthand, It was clear that there was genuine concern that Dylan was giving. Bai Lu replied in a simple way, such as preparing water for Dylan or reminding him of his schedule. That mutual attention made the atmosphere on the set feel so warm. In fact, many of the crew commented that their positive energy was contagious to everyone. Hidden romance behind the camera. There was one moment that really stuck in my memory. That night, after filming, most of the crew had already gone home. I'm still at the site because I have to clean up some technical stuff. That's when I saw Dylan and Bai Lu sitting together in an already deserted corner of the set. They spoke in low voices, but I could catch a few warm words. "Thank you for always being patient with me," Bai Lu said in a sincere tone. Dylan looked at her deeply, then replied, "I'm the one thanking you. You make all this feel good." I don't know if it was just a conversation between close friends or more than that, but it was clear from their gazes that there was an emotional bond that was hard to hide. The evening ended with a little laughter and a promise to create new short content together. "We'll do it again tomorrow, but even more ridiculous," Dylan said with a smile. Bai Lu nodded, her face full of happiness. How fans see them when their short content was published. The fans, of course, immediately excited. Many made video compilations, wrote lengthy comments about how compatible they were, and some even referred to them as a dream couple. As someone who watched closely, I can safely say that what was seen on camera was only a small part of what actually happened. Behind the scenes, Dylan and Bai Lu have a much more beautiful dynamic, full of little cares that the camera may never capture. Harmony that continues to be created day after day. Their togetherness behind the scenes continues to create new stories. From rehearsals together, to jokes about oversized costumes, to a simple dinner with the crew. All those moments are strung together with laughter and comfort. Until the end, Dylan and Bai Lu increasingly made short content together, not only for entertainment, but also as a way to show they're more relaxed and what they are. The fans fell in love even more, not only with their work, but also with the harmonious togetherness that they showed. As a source who witnessed firsthand, I can only say one thing. Dylan Wang and Bai Lu's relationship behind the scenes is a reflection of sincere harmony and full of happiness. They are not only great actors who can play characters well, but also two personalities who complement each other in every moment. From small laughs when creating short content, simple attention between filming, to togetherness that makes the atmosphere always warm, all of it is clear proof that there is a beautiful bond between them. And perhaps behind all that, there is a slowly growing love story, as beautiful as the drama they play.